Good morning. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Sierra. I garden in Ohio Zone 6A. I do house plants, garden plants, vegetables. We have chickens and quail and fish behind me. All kinds of things here. But anyways, in today's video, I was thinking that we could go and maybe harvest some things and then dry some things. I have some herbs out there that I can cut and bring inside to dry. Now my dehydrator is kind of on the fritz right now, so we'll see how this goes. It's been making a pretty loud noise when you start it up, you know, so chihuahuas are fussing. Anyways, it's been making this weird noise, so like before I make a new purchase, I'm trying to decide if I want to just get like a new dehydrator or if I want to try and do a freeze dryer, the Harvest Right freeze dryer. I'm kind of interested in it. I've seen some other creators using it and it looks interesting, and what I like about it is that it seems that it holds more nutrients in whatever you're drying, whatever you're freeze drying versus, you know, actual dehydrating. But let's go and get our stuff for harvesting. I'm doing a lot of talking and I don't really want to do that. Well, I want to talk, but I gotta anyways, let me show you guys the stuff that we have been harvesting first and foremost. And let me turn on some lights and then I'll turn this camera around. Hello. Hi. Are you here to interrupt? Yeah. Okay, so here's some of the things that we've been harvesting. Okay. Here, I'll put your food down, but you already ate like all of it. Here. There, eat your 3 little kibbles. You're welcome. Okay, anyway, so we've had lots of cherries come in. We've had some nice, pretty, bigger tomatoes come in. I am growing a lot of dwarf plants, but the plants are producing like hand-sized tomatoes, and that's why I chose some of the That's why I chose some of the varieties that I chose. And this one I believe it's not Sleeping Lady. Who are you? Something else. Anyways, I'll put it on the screen. But we've been bringing in cucumbers, squash, peppers are just starting to come in. This guy I just pulled it like last night. Lemon balm is something, not lemon balm, but lemongrass is something I've been bringing in and drying. Zucchinis, of course. Excuse me, what? Do you want this? Oh no, okay. She acts like it burns her eyes or something. Yeah, okay. And then this we bought from the store. That's not ours. But this is just some of the stuff. I bagged up a lot of tomatoes yesterday and put them in the freezer for sauce. But I wanted to keep these out because I haven't tried them yet. So I want to see what they taste like first. Come here. What? What is it? What is it? What is so important? Why are you screaming at me? Why are you Why are you screaming at me? Let me kiss your head. Now go. Leave me alone. Yes, leave me alone, please. Yes, please. See how she talks back to me? Like, and not like sweet. She like telling me to stop. All right, so I'm dumping these tomatoes so I can use this basket because this is my harvest basket and I like to use it. All right, so let's go outside. Let's see what we can get. A small one. Take you. tower. A lot of this stuff is still from like spring planting, but I have started planting beans and herbs in some spaces, replanting. So we've got beans up here, and this is like it's a broccoli variety that does not make a big head. It just makes like, I'll put it on the screen what it is, but this was all cut down and has grown back, so I'm looking forward to that. Let me see over here. These are all such small little beans, so I'll leave them. Ooh, there you go, Bubba. Here. There's only a few. You guys enjoy. It's only a few. There you go. So we definitely should cut some of this thyme. It is big and bushy. Pretty. Alright, so we'll do that. Ooh, there's some tomatoes down here. Dropped. these are seeds from row 7. I think that's what they're called, row 7 seeds. And these, I believe, are their Lodi squash, one of them. But they are so incredibly cute. They're not ready yet. These are a winter squash, so they typically stay on longer. Takes them a little bit longer to kind of ripen up, but they are so incredibly cute, and they are a mini squash, so they're not going to get too much bigger than that. How adorable. So we were able to get a pretty decent harvest. We got thyme that we're gonna dry. We've got green beans, tomatoes that we're gonna sit on the counter. And look at these pretty tomatoes. These are beautiful. I love these. And then we've got strawberries. Well, one strawberry. And then I got calendula buds and some peppers. I think I might have mentioned peppers, but we got a good little haul today. I don't like to harvest, like I usually bring in a small basket like this at a time, just depending on what's ready. Oh, and we grabbed some more. I think these are brandy wines. They look like brandy wines. And then we've got 2 chili peppers. These are from my dwarf chili plant, so that's why they're so small. And then another tomato. And so, like, I harvest tomatoes daily as they're ready, but like herbs, green beans, peppers and things, those are kind of, you know, kind of for me and my garden kind of far in between. So when we get those, we really love getting our peppers. And this year I actually grew less peppers than I typically do, because prior years we have grown like probably like 15-20 pepper plants and had so many peppers that we, you know, could not even get rid of them. So I ended up like dehydrating them and powdering them, which is nice, you know, like having your own chili powder, but it's a lot to, you know, I don't like to waste something that I grew, and it's just a lot of peppers. So I'm trying to be more modest with my plantings, especially this year, and growing the stuff that I know we're gonna eat, the stuff that we know we want to preserve, so either freeze. This year we have started canning So freeze, can, dehydrate, things like that. And I do Pepper, get out of there. Get out of there. No, no. My dog is trying to, she's looking for strawberries. She loves stealing strawberries off of the green stalk planters, because I introduced her to it and now she won't stop. So anyways, focusing on what you like to eat and what you want to preserve, and doing less of just these, there's so many like hybrid plants out there, so many cool things that you can grow that you might not like. Like last year I grew bitter melon because of all the health benefits for it, and I was like, okay, I could do this. It's not that bitter. It's not gonna be that bitter. It was bitter, and we gave away a lot. We ended up wasting a lot of them. A lot of them went to, and this isn't waste, but a lot went to the chickens. A lot went into the compost. So, I mean, that's not waste, but we just did not eat a lot of them at all. So that's another thing. What are you doing, little bug? Bye. So when you're thinking about planning your garden, especially fall gardening, so you got time to, plan and take action on your fall garden right now. Think about what you actually eat and how much of it you need how much you need to plant to be able to feed yourself, feed your family the way you want to feed yourself or your family. So like sometimes I'll plant, like a few of something, and it's not really enough for a pot of food, or so for our tomatoes this year, I was telling my husband, I said, if we want to can tomato sauce, we're gonna have to buy tomatoes to do that, because our tomatoes aren't all coming in at the same time, which is why, like, if you are planning to can tomato sauce, you need to get like the paste tomato variety, and they all will ripen at the same time, and then you're ready to go and do your canning. But let this truck go by. But I don't tend to grow paste tomatoes, so all my tomatoes come in at all different times. So it's like we could throw them all in the freezer and then do it later, but we're also eating them fresh too, and I don't think I have enough to like can when we want to can. So we definitely are gonna have to buy some canned tomatoes to add to our tomato sauce that we want to can this year. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you notice, I'm using some new devices to give me and you guys different perspectives around the garden. Sometimes I feel like just hand holding or having a camera on a tripod, it doesn't really give you a lot of angles, and then it also like really doesn't show how dynamic the garden is. It doesn't give you, like, to me, like foreground, background, like all that stuff. Like I feel like I just really wanted you guys to have a different view and kind of see my garden from a different angle, and I'm getting the benefits of it as well, because I'm having so much fun looking at this footage of the different views of my garden, and it's really making me like realize how much work I've put into this. And it hasn't been easy. We've been here 7 years, so 7 years I've been working on getting this garden just to this point, which to me isn't perfect, but it's like so much farther from the jungle it was when we moved here. Hi honey. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this harvest video. Let me know what you think about the different shots I stuck in here, and if you find them interesting, or if you think that you rather just a regular shot video. It won't hurt my feeling. It's feedback, and I do appreciate feedback, helpful feedback that helps me kind of tailor my content to what you want to see. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Happy harvesting. Cutter. What you want? You want a tomato? You can't have that. You can't have that. I know what you want. What do you want? Ooh, you want that strawberry? Yeah. Go ahead and have it. You can have it. Spoiled, rotten chihuahuas. Here you go. Take a bite. Take a bite. It's not as sweet as the Alpines, right? It's not as sweet as the Alpines, is it? You like the sweet ones. She loves the Alpine strawberries. We all do. She's like, this one's not as sweet. It tastes like water. Tastes bland. Here you go, honey. You want it? I know. Here you go. There you go, Pepper. Here. There you go. Here she is. Yum. Give the other half to the chickens. All right, guys. See ya.